Sorry. Just gonna wait till some people pop on here. Hi. Hello, everyone. My phone died. Yeah, so just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna wait till some peeps pop back on. Shout out to this is just a branded Instagram story. Okay, a lot of you are back. So sorry, my phone died because I'm irresponsible when it comes to charging things. Welcome back. Where do we begin? We ended on me talking about my love for Justin Long, so there's that. Anyway, what else can we chit-chat about? Season 7 of The Goldbergs is airing on September, I'm going to get this wrong, 25th. Yes, September 25th. Very excited for that because this season is going to be so funny. I just feel like, we've had some amazing episodes in the last few years. And I feel like right out of the gate, we've come out with some really good stuff for season 7. So first episode, we've already been teasing. It's an homage to the Vacation movies. And we have some awesome characters like Michael Anthony Hall and Anthony Michael Hall. What am I saying? And Christy Brinkley. This coffee's not kicked in yet. And Christy Brinkley doing cameos on that episode. And it's really funny. A lot of shenanigans with Barry and I. So I'm really excited for you guys to see it. Also coming up, we did as a cast an episode of Family Feud, and that's going to air on Sunday, September 29th. And it was a very special Family Feud episode for many reasons. That's why they're making it the season finale. So it's really funny, and I hope you guys can tune into that because ultimately us trying to participate in a game show together is pretty ridiculous. I think we broke the game, so you're going to have to tune in. Anyways, I'm done throwing out advertisements, but I'm not done throwing out brands. Shout out! Texas Pete. Okay. Who are you going against in Family Feud? We are going against the Blackish cast, which is perfect. So we got that ABC family type, not ABC family, but you get it, going head to head. So tune in to see who wins. What are you dressing up as for Halloween? I love Halloween. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. I love dressing up as weird things. Being in Los Angeles, a lot of girls like to wear, for lack of a better word, slutty costumes. That is not the right word to use. Very promiscuous outfits. Let's put it that way. And I am not one of those girls. I have been everything from Miley Cyrus's tongue to a fart cloud. So it's going to be hard to top that for this year. I would love to take suggestions. Can you guys throw out some very creative, funny costumes for me? Because I like to do something where I can make my own costume. I like to do something that other people are not going to do. Who does a fart cloud? Just me and a 5-year-old kid from Wisconsin. It's fine. I want to do that. Here's a fun fact about my fart cloud costume, because I was real proud of that one. It was just a series of like brown and green tulle fabric. I looked more like a dirty loofah. But I chased people around my Halloween party at my house, and I had a fart machine handy, and I would run up in the middle of people's conversations and then either like run away really fast to freak them out, or I would do it and then I would just like linger there for a minute. Get it? I'm very mature. So yeah, this year, there's a lot of hearts that just popped up on that one. Okay. Let's see. How about any Marvel character? That's always good. Dr. Pepper is good. I need something funny, guys. I need you to come at me with some funny stuff. Preferably a pop culture reference that's really funny. I think those are always great to touch on if you can. However, not so funny, but something I've always wanted to do, a couple's costume where I'm Roxanne from the Goofy movie. I've just always needed my Max. So, maybe one day. Go as Barry. That's good. So many of you are like, dress up as Barry Goldberg. That would be great. It'd be too easy. It'd just be a flyer shirt, some Nike shoes. That's about it. Oh, go as Liam Hemsworth's broken heart. I mean, that's not funny, but like, it's funny. I like stuff like that. Like, I mean, it's funny purely because I don't know them. If I did know them, it probably wouldn't be that funny. A hydro flask. Is it bad that I feel so out of touch with my generation? Because I've been seeing things, I think it's called a Visco girl or something. I don't really know what it means. I'm kind of nervous that I just said that because it could mean something horrible. And I don't know, but it's like VS or VSCO. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, okay. I don't know what that means, but once I saw a video of a kid making fun of these girls or going up to them asking if they were Visco girls, and I realized that I might be one of those. So can someone help me and tell me what the requirements are to be a Visco girl? Not because I'm opposed to being one or that I don't want to. I mean, I have no opinion because I don't know what it is. But I would like to be up to date with what the kids are saying. Go as a jewel. I like that. Urban Dictionary it. I could do that. Let's slide it over here. I'll go on my computer and ask, what is a Visco girl? Oh, a girl is someone who says save the turtles and no plastic straws and has a hydro flask. I do want to save the turtles, but you know, the straw thing's hard to keep up with. Not a lot of people are doing that. And I don't really have a hydro flask, so I guess we're off to a good start here. Urban Dictionary, no, just the dictionary says, Visco girl is a term generally used as an insult for a young, usually white woman who'd post trendy pictures of herself edited by the app Visco. Okay, great. I don't have that app, so we're good. The stereotype includes a girl wearing scrunchies. I do have scrunchies, but can I argue that working on an 80s show for the last 7 years, I think we revamped the scrunchie. I mean, I don't want to take credit for the Goldbergs here, but I feel like, you know, I can't be thrown into that. That's just what we do. Okay. Birkenstock sandals. That's a hard pass for me. Drinking out of a hydro flask, no. Reusable water canisters, I should do that. Saying and I-oop. Oh, I like the I-oop thing. And generally seeking attention online. I don't do that. 280 people that are watching me talk to myself right now. So I'm not a Visco girl. Okay. Anyway, we've cleared that up. Anyway, moving on. Figuring out what to be for Halloween. Currently in the process of finding funny things. I like wigs too, so not opposed to that. Anyways, what's new in your world? It does get weird after a while talking on this thing because I need someone to talk back. You know? Cheers to coffee at 8 p.m. Just be you, not an influencer. Am I an influencer? What a compliment. No. And for those of you asking, earlier I mentioned the Family Feud episode is airing on September 29th. We are the season finale of Family Feud. We are going up against Blackish Cast, so tune in because it's a pretty dang good episode. Anyway, this is crazy seeing some of you are hanging in Australia. It always blows my mind. I've never been able to go anywhere. I went to London for the first time ever. That was this last summer. And that was my first time traveling to that half of the world. So hopefully I can do more of that. La da 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 da. What can we discuss? Sorry, I'm over here expecting you guys to like control the conversation. What is this? Oh, go live with. Oh, that's fun. You can go live with people. Oh, lots of people liked that. I'm too scared to do that though, because I don't know. I don't know why I'm scared to do that. I just don't know who. There's a lot of people to pick to talk with. Oh, so many people are like, request. Anyway. Also, I'm going to be hanging out at Radio Disney Country, in their studio next Tuesday, which I'm stoked about. Can't wait to see you. Shout out to Betsy. If you guys want to follow anyone in the world, follow Betsy. She works at Radio Disney. I can figure out a way to tag her in this, maybe. I don't know. She's amazing. She's the sweetest thing in the world. And I follow her on Instagram, of course. And every single day she posts the sweetest things. She'll talk about inspirational things, how to start your day. And I want to do more of that. But I don't think I'm that positive most of the time. So shout out to Betsy and go follow her from Radio Disney Country. Can't wait to see her cute little face on Tuesday. What else? Have you ever seen The Rain? Yes. Netflix favorites. This is where it's at. You guys, I watch way too much TV, preferably Netflix. Not because I have a preference. I just said preferably. I just tend to gravitate towards Netflix things. I like their original shows and movies. Mindhunter is amazing. I love crime shows. So there's that. Netflix, Mindhunter, what else? Great British Baking Show. Don't get me started on that train. Do you know how many times I've tried to make things after watching that show and I just hate myself afterwards? It is not easy. But I love watching people cook things that I can't eat. That's not true. I'll immediately order a pie, like, right after I watch that show. Just because, like, you gotta have pie. You and Raylan should sing together. Hell yeah. By the way, does anyone else get the song Rowdy stuck deep in their brain after listening to that song? It's so catchy. So catchy. So many things. Have you seen Tall Girl? I haven't watched it yet, but I need to watch it because Luke, who was featured in an episode this last season of the Goldbergs, maybe 2 seasons ago, last season. He is in this movie on Netflix called Tall Girl, and you have to go check him out because it's awesome. He's great, super talented, and that movie's got a lot of buzz, so I'm excited for him. Stranger Things, of course. Greg has been trying to get me to watch the movie Hook. I see you, Greg. We watched it. It was good. Let it go. Favorite place to vacation? I grew up going to Cancun, and it's awesome. Had a lot of good memories there. Love being on a beach. But I love going to, I keep hiccuping, I'm so sorry, Glacier National Park. And it's, I go in Montana when I visit my grandparents, and it's gorgeous. Lots of hiking, lots of magic. I said it right, magic. Cool beans. We're scrolling. I am catching up. Do I listen to any podcasts? I cannot stop listening / watching on YouTube The Basement Yard. Let me warn you, for all of my youth followers out there, it is more likely for adults. It's explicit language and things, but these guys crack me up. They're from New York. It's Danny and Joe, and they're hilarious. I've followed Joe Santagato on his YouTube page for so long, and he's so funny. And then I started following it, and Danny, why can't I say his last name? It starts with an L. God, I'm so bad at that. How do I remember pages of scripts and I can't remember people's names? I'm sorry. Danny, you're awesome. I'm sorry. I'm blowing this. Basement Yard is literally my favorite podcast. It's just two dudes talking about whatever they want to talk about that day. They crack me up. I'm a Patreon, so like shout out, go donate because they're my favorite. They crack me up every week. I was actually watching their episode this morning on my way to work. Listening, and I need to finish the episode because they're hilarious. Highly recommend. Again, it's kind of an explicit language thing, so for any young followers, just be aware of that. Anyway, I also would like to listen to other podcasts, but my problem is I'm kind of a visual person, so I just need something like moving in the background. It sounds so weird, but like that's why I like Basement Yard, is because you can either listen to it as a podcast or watch it on YouTube. But there's a few that I need to start doing. So, but yeah, send me you guys podcasts if you think that you got some good ones. I like everything from, when it comes to podcasts, I like very lighthearted things. People send me a lot of very traumatic things like Dear John, which hit a little too close to home or whatever it's called. Dear John? Scary John? Murdery John? I don't know what his name is. Danny Lapore, yes. Did I say that right? I don't know, but Danny's awesome. Sorry, someone just commented Danny's last name from Basement Yard. Yeah, so don't love the scary stuff. I like watching that as like a documentary on Netflix. Don't like listening to it as a podcast because it seeps into my nightmares and I relive things I don't want to. So anyway, have I been to Star Wars at Disneyland? Yes, it is amazing. They give you a lot of responsibility on that ride. You'll know what I mean when you go there. So enjoy. Thank you all for sticking around, by the way. There's still been a chunk of you hanging out, and that's awesome. So thanks. Cheers again to our coffee date. Oh, no. Ah! Oh, God, I'm so a mess. Hi, Dad. Does anyone else have their parents follow them closely? I do. Because they love me. I love them too. Hello, parents. Good night, Luca. Thanks for tuning in. Do you heavy metal on your guitar? No, to be honest with you, whatever you're seeing on the Goldbergs is not really me playing well. I don't really know how to play guitar. I'm trying really hard to learn. I'm better at piano. Guitar's not easy. I don't know who lied to everyone and said that like, oh, just like it's practice. It's like, no, that's not easy. I don't like that. So I'm trying, but I'm not good. Okay, now my dad's calling me Schmoopy. Thanks. This is good. Any more music coming from Erica on the Goldbergs? Don't know quite yet. Currently trying to get one of my own songs on the show. So everyone, how about this? Everyone go tweet at the Goldbergs on Twitter and say, let Hayley write an original song for the show. Because I already did, and I'm trying to get it on the show. So if all of you bombard the writers and tell them to do that, then maybe we can make this happen. Sorry to all of production because I'm about to annoy you with public influence. So thanks, guys. Anyway, again. Sneak peek of the song. Okay, you know what? I don't know. Or wait, let's wait for Dad real quick. Hey, Dad, can I... should I sneak preview the song? I can give you a little snippet. Why not? I like how I'm asking my dad's opinion. Let's see. See if I can find this. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to pull up this song. And I am gonna play you a snippet of this. I hope this is right. Let me listen real quick. Hold on. Okay. I need you to picture this. All right? Third act. There's been a lot of conflict. Okay? Beverly and Erica are not getting along. She's been very overwhelming and doesn't think that Erica can live as an adult on her own. And after a whole episode of me being angry with my mother, we are now sitting on a bed, most likely in my dorm room. And I'm telling her that everything is going to be okay because she taught me that it was going to be okay. She taught me how to navigate life. Okay. For all you mothers out there, this is for you.
'Cause I take you everywhere I go. I just hope you know somehow that you gave me everything I need to keep both of my feet on the ground. I'm not afraid, 'cause I know I was made for this.
So the inspiration for that song, my mom got me that sign, which is from Chip and Joanna Gaines' store in Waco, Texas. Shout out. It says, "I am not afraid I was made for this," Joan of Arc. It's a quote from her. And my mom gave me that. And I wrote that song for her as a thing to say, just know that I'm going to be okay because you taught me everything I need to know. And I thought, what a great sentiment for Beverly and Erica. So it's a pretty like third act kind of thing. So if you guys would tweet at the Goldbergs, tell them Hayley has a song that you love to hear in the show. So either way, call your mama if you can. Tell her that you love her, because that's pretty much what the song's about. Anyway, my dad just comments, never wrote a song for me. Dad, you're getting your song. And I thought I tend to write my mom and dad into a lot of lyrics in songs. So your time in the sun will come, Father. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate it. So I like sharing little music snippets with you. I probably should do more of that because I have a lot of songs that I am excited about and want to do more of. But I'm also a little nervous because I am a independent artist and I'm kind of just going with what I feel is right in the moment. So getting your feedback on what you like means a lot. So thank you. Would you ever take Matthew McConaughey's acting class in Austin? I don't know who wouldn't take that class. I think that's why the, applications spiked so crazy, because it's Matthew McConaughey, you know what I'm saying? What's the most embarrassing thing my mom and dad ever did? That's a fun question. I don't know. The most embarrassing thing. That's hard. I don't know. They don't really embarrass me. No. I'll have to think on that one. Anyway. Cheers. Again. Why is it that I can add photos in here? Is that... Oh, I don't like that one bit. Okay. I don't have... How do I get that to go away? Oh, there we go. I feel like a grandma that's like, can you see me? Am I clicking? What is this button? Favorite band? I've always loved Panic at the Disco, Parachute. I used to be a big fan of Sleeping with Sirens. Emarosa. I know these are very, not expected bands. But then in, the country world, because when I'm thinking country, I always think of independent artists, but there's bands like Old Dominion's amazing, Little Big Town. I don't know if you'd consider that a band or a group, but who else? I'm always thinking, individual singers, but anyway, bands. Favorite city to visit? Chicago. There is something about Chicago. Chicago and I get along really well. Beautiful, clean city. I've only been when it's not freezing, so that's why I think I've enjoyed it a lot, because people tell me that it's really freaking cold. But love Chicago. There's a restaurant called Akanto that is across from the Bean, which is the best restaurant. I love that place. I pray it stays open until I'm dead, because it is my favorite place. Please go there and tell them I sent you. What else? You guys are so sweet. Oh, I'm yawning now. I'm sorry. I have to pack. Like, I don't know. I just decided to get on live and just chat. So thanks for tuning in. I think it's me purely avoiding the fact that I have to pack. A few more and then I'll get out of here. Season 7's coming out September 25th. Goldbergs, tune in. ABC, check it out on Hulu the next day. Okay, great. Have you seen It Chapter 2 yet? No, I'm dying to see it. David Katzenberg, who is a producer on our show, produced that movie, and I loved the first one. Seen it so many times, and so I'm dying to see the second one, because the cast is unbelievable, and so I gotta go check that out whenever I'm not packing. I'm just moving apartments, for those of you who are asking. Always fun. But, you know, I like switching it up. I like new places. But I am going to be sad to be leaving. But, you know. You're distracting me from homework. Go pack. Hey, man. I hear you. I'm sorry. I accidentally got tickets to the world premiere of It 2. Well, go. Did you go? Hey, I'm Kennedy's sister from Cooper and the Castle Hills Gang. You guys, I did this movie back in my hometown called Cooper and the... Actually, I don't even want to tell you, because that was my first movie, so I'm a little embarrassed by my own acting and things, you know, new. But the actual project itself was really good, and I had a blast on that set. But hello, Kennedy's sister. Is there a Halloween episode this season? Yes, we're currently filming it, and I'm so excited for you guys to watch it. I can't give anything away, though, so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's see what else. Come to Alabama. I might be coming to Alabama very soon. I can't say anything yet, because, again, I don't know for sure, but I feel like that might happen soon. Why am I yawning? It's 8 o'clock. But still, I have to do things. Okay, I have time for 2 more questions. 2 more. Sorry, I'm deciding what two questions. How did you get into acting? To make a very long story somewhat short, I've been doing music my whole life, and record labels told me when I was 15 that it would help me to get signed if I had a platform like a television show, because this was around when Hannah Montana was a thing, and you get like a TV show and a record deal in one. So I was like, okay. So I went back home to Texas. Happened to have an amazing acting coach that lived in my hometown, Kathy Sullivan. And she had taught everyone from Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Madison Pettis, her son Cody Lindley, a lot of people in the Disney world. So it was a perfect way to kind of incorporate like acting into that. You know what I'm saying? So when I started taking classes there, it took me a long time to like grasp the thought of acting. I just was going on auditions for years. And it wasn't until I was 19 that I booked the Goldbergs. So, kind of a crazy situation. Okay, last one. Let's keep it on the acting train. What do you do if you're nervous for auditions? I don't know, because I'm still nervous when I go into auditions all the time. Like, every time I'm nervous. I'm never confident in the room, which it's funny because there's some people who are really good at acting auditions. Some people are not good. I would say I'm average. There's days where I walk out of there and I'm like, got that, didn't get it. And then there's days that I leave there crying because I'm so disappointed in myself, and that's the one thing I book. So, like, you never know. But I would say when I'm nervous, I try to just remind myself that, like, at the end of the day, they could just be looking for, like, a blonde, blue-eyed chick, and they didn't announce that on the casting call thing. So I'm going in there, and at the end of the day, I could give everything I got and nail the part, and I'm still not what they want. So you can't, like, be hard on yourself. You can't be nervous because of that. If you're nervous because you feel like you're going to get in there and do a bad job, you know, just write it off as there's a billion auditions out there in the world. And there's people who audition forever, and it takes them like years to finally get the thing that just, like, makes sense for them. And then there's some people who walk in and they just book left and right because, you know, magic. I don't know. You just never know. And so that's why you kind of have to go in there just feeling like, I'm going to do my best. And it is what it is. It's in the universe's hands, outside of memorizing your lines as best as you can. And just knowing that, like, you're a person, they're people. They've seen 100 people today. And, you know, it's once you walk in the room, if you're what they imagined, they're captivated already. So just don't be so hard on yourself, okay? This is coming from someone who, you know, has only done 3 projects ever. So, you know, maybe ask somebody else too. But that's all I've got. Again, season 7 of the Goldbergs premieres on September 25th. The Family Feud episode that we did against the Blackish cast airs on the 29th. And check out my new song, Nights and Weekends, available on all platforms. And I can't wait to go hang out with Radio Disney Country on Tuesday. So thank you guys so much for watching the show and for sharing and listening to my music. It means so much to me. And I hope to see some of you guys out on the road whenever that comes. But for now, tune in to The Goldbergs on ABC every Wednesday night. Thank you, and good night. Cheers.